Alright, here's day one of the rework or restart of my LTV-10 Rusticide tow tractor project. All I'm doing right now is sanding the hood down. It had some bad places and the paint was chipping off, so I'm just gonna totally re-sand the whole hood back down and totally repaint it again. I still have my stencils for the Rusticide graphics on the side, so that's no big deal. And by the way, in case you didn't notice, that cat from my last video is sleeping in the engine compartment. And guess what? I named him Briggs. Briggsy. Yeah. Perfect name for a cat who loves tractors who's sleeping in the engine compartment where a Briggs and Stratton engine goes. So, but yeah, he likes lawn tractors and likes sleeping on the seat of my '88 MTD in the garage and whatnot. But anyway, yeah, that's all I'm doing today. Just sanding the hood down, and I'm going to repaint it. It had a lot of, see or not because of the lighting, but a lot of areas where the original paint was coming through and it was just flaking off real bad. So I just like, screw it, just totally sand it and repaint it. That's all I'm doing today. I was going to do something else, but I decided to just do this instead. Now I just gotta find me some paint thinner. I'm broke, so I gotta find some kind of paint thinner or stripper so I can strip all of that paint off. I'm just gonna totally redo the whole thing. But next thing I'm gonna do for tomorrow's video, steering gear is loose. The gears are fine. It's just this portion of the gear attached to this bar that goes down that actually, steers it. It's got roll pins. Come on to the other side. If you can see or not. It has a, yeah, right there. Roll pin right there, and it's wallered out. So this gear turns first, and then that bar moves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to weld it up. So see, I'm turning the wheel, and you can see that the wheels don't even move at all. So I'm going to weld that up nice and strong because the gears itself are fine. I would go ahead and replace the whole thing because I do have a couple of these gearboxes like that for the Craftsman's, but can't get the steering wheel off. And since I can't get the steering wheel off and I can't get them roll pins out and I can't get none of it apart, basically it's so rusted, I'm just a little bit of welding and it'll be just good as new, and that's all it needs, a little bit of welding. I don't know if you noticed this in the last video I did of this. I briefly showed this tractor in my winter videos. Don't know if anyone noticed or not. I lengthened the VeriDrive bar, original bar right here. It came up to right about here and it stopped. I added extra length to it and had this piece right here. This section through here is from a 97 Murray. It's the deck height adjustment bar. I just cut it off and cut this bar off where the handle originally was, and I just welded this on, and then I'm going to put a big shift ball up here because I like the VeriDrive. And I kind of bent it back some more because I noticed with the old VeriDrive bar, when I was sitting at the seat, I had to like reach forward to grab it and then pull back, and I didn't like that. This I can actually grab from the seat from where it's at now. Then that's all I'm doing today. So tomorrow I'm going to be welding up that steering gear as long as the weather holds out. It may rain this week, so it could blow all my plans for this all week long project. But next week, however, is going to be a nice week. I already looked, and it's supposed to be sunny and warm all next week. So what little I don't get done, or what I don't get done this week, I'll just finish up tomorrow, or next week, I'm sorry. I've got a million things running through my mind right now. I'm going to be swapping out the front steering bar, as this one is in bad shape. It's broken and rusted. Previous owner had welded this on, so I can't even take that spindle out on this side. And I'd welded this up before all through here because it was splitting, but I'm just going to swap it out from the front end from the 93 Craftsman, the one that the engine and the rear end, all that stuff's coming from, because it has better front steering, better spindles, and they're greasable, which I like, as these are not greasable. For those that asked about the those big ag tires I have in the backyard, the ones I bought for $50, I would use those, but those are Chevrolet hub or Chevrolet lug pattern, and the only hubs I have around here are Ford, because, well, that's all we own here is Ford. I bought those tires and rims for $50 just because I liked them. I didn't know what they fit. I just bought them, and I found out later they're for Chevrolet. But I have 2 hubs from like a Ford Explorer, and I'm eventually going to weld those onto that 5-speed Peerless I got, and I can run Ford Ranger, 5-lug Mustang, you know, those kind of small Ford 5-lug rims. I can run those on the back. But oh well. Well, that's that for today's update on Rusticide. So stay tuned for more videos. Later.